Welcome back. Just recalling the film right now brings a smile to my face. It's a heartwarming comedy that will have you laughing out loud while simultaneously wiping your tears. Instant Family, starring Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne, is about a couple who decide to start a family through foster care adoption. But their quest to take in one small child turns upside down after they meet three siblings, including a rebellious 15-year-old girl. Take a look.
The county puts these on because they can match a lot of kids and parents quickly.
Look at the big kids.
Everybody's avoiding them. I'm gonna go and say hi.
But they're teenagers, okay? They use drugs and they watch people playing video games on YouTube. We're not equipped for any of that.
Hi! Just FYI, we can all hear you. It's okay. Go mingle with the kitties and don't give it another thought. Bye-bye.
She was cool.
Lizzie comes with 2 years.
Yes, she was cool. Oh, she was a trip. The film is inspired by the real events from the life of writer-director Sean Anderson. He joins me now in studio. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
The film is incredible.
Thank
Just
you.
a great, great movie. So when did you decide that your family story would actually make a good movie?
It took a few years into it because it was, you know, it was a little rough at first, but once we really settled in and really became a family, I think it was, I have a writing partner named John Morrison. I think it was his idea initially to start talking about doing a movie about this.
And I don't want to go into too much of the actual show, but in the movie, the idea comes up as a joke. Is this kind of how it played out in your home?
That's exactly how it happened.
Really?
My wife and I had been talking for a long time about whether or not we were going to have kids, and then at one point I just made a joke. I just said, you know, I feel like I'm going to be one of those old dads that by the time the kid is 15, I'm not going to be able to throw the ball to him anymore. And I said, why don't we just adopt a 5-year-old and be like I got started 5 years ago? And my wife said, you know, I would really think about that. And I was totally kidding, and it sparked a conversation and led to a website and an orientation just like it happens in the movie.
And it's extremely entertaining, but I've got to tell you, as funny as it is, I just want to warn you, you have to bring tissue with you because I found myself wiping my tears with my sleeve because I just had to just cry so many times. And then at the same point, I was laughing as well. So what does your family think about this movie?
They love it. I mean, they've been with me every step of the way and talking about it. And I mean, my kids are a little tired of hearing about it because I've been dealing with it and talking with them so much about it. But I think it was really fun for them when they finally got to see the finished product.
And the chemistry between Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne is incredible.
Isn't it?
Incredible.
Yeah.
And you've worked with Mark before too.
I have, yeah, but I hadn't worked with Rose, and you never know when you're going to put, you know, two castmates. They hadn't worked together before, and when they came in, I think within about 3 minutes on the first scene that we were shooting, everybody knew, oh, we've got something here.
Oh yeah, it's very special.
Yeah.
It's very special. The bond between them, the chemistry is dynamic when you see it. What would you say to some families out there who may be even thinking or considering about adopting a child? Because I know a lot of folks may think, I'm a little nervous, I'm not that special person.
Right. Well, that's kind of the theme of the whole film is that I went into it feeling like we're not special enough to do this. Only really special heart of gold people can do this. And it turns out that anybody can do it the same way that anybody can be a parent. If you have a desire to be a parent in any way, and if you have a willingness to love some kids, you can do it.
And we were talking about some startling statistics about the kids who are in the system right now who really do need a home. Yeah,
absolutely. Right now there's, you know, give or take, because it changes all the time, there's around 500,000 kids in the foster care system in the U.S. right now, I know. And out of that number, about 100,000 of them are what we would call adoptable because their prospects are either to find a forever family or to age out of the system, which is pretty grim. And what I've been saying is that out of those 100,000 kids, so many of them are in sibling sets, so you're really only talking probably about 40,000 sibling sets in a nation of over 300 million people. We can do this.
We can bring them into a home.
Yeah, we can give them families and moms and dads.
Sean, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And telling your story.
Thanks.
On the big screen. And our thanks to Paramount Pictures for help coordinating today's event. Instant Family will be in theaters November 16th. I'm going to go see it again. I'm going to bring my family and friends. And let's check in with meteorologist Joanne Feldman in the Fox 5 Storm Center. You got to see it, Joanne.